help of God. Wow. I don't want to use any light. I just hope you guys will see me like this. Hi, Ugochukwu. How are you doing? I need to quickly buy this now. I don't want this to be connecting them three places. Hi everyone, welcome to my live. How are you all doing today? Welcome to my live stream, guys. Hello, your name is unreadable. How are you doing today? How are you doing today? Welcome, guys. Tell me where you're watching me from. Where are you watching from? I say your name is unreadable. You're still writing. Your name is unreadable. What is your real name? Hi, Lena. Hello. Hi. Nice to meet you. Come from Earth and return. If you want to start today, please, oh, everybody came from Earth. I beg. Don't understand. See, this your name is so scary. What are you typing? Please type English. Type English. Either you type English, Yoruba, Igbo. What other language can I speak? Spanish. Hey. Or you might use French. I'm not good at French, you pick up. If you're typing it, if you're writing in French, I just use the easy ones. Welcome everyone. How are you people doing today? This person, stop now. Please, if you don't know what you want to type in the comment section, can you just stop? Welcome, nice to meet you all. to this. This is for instead. Let me know where you are watching me from, please. I'm originally from France with Spanish skin, Germany hair, and Italian blood. Wow, that's nice. Welcome, Rizzo. How are you doing today? Nice to meet you. Thank you for stopping by. Where? Okay, you told me you're from France. Hi, John Brown. John Brown, how are you doing? Hope you're good. If I'm not looking at you, I'm also looking at you. If I'm not looking here, I'm looking here. But I can read your comment clearly from my PC, okay? So don't see it as though I'm not giving you the attention you need. I'm also reading your comment from here. So please let me know where you're watching me from. Which country are you watching from? I want to know. If you are new to this channel, we never even start live and my voice don't desist. I've not even said anything. God, I beg you. Let me take water, please. Clear your throat. Hi, Nancy David. Nancy David, how are you doing? Excuse me. What do you want to say? I'm hearing. Thor. Nelson David, you're welcome. John Brown, you're welcome. Thor 99999, you're welcome. I have to let you know I'm talking to you directly. See, your beauty makes my heart vibrate like a diesel engine. Whoa. Welcome, guys. Please let me know where you are watching me from, okay? Which country are you watching from? If you're here for the first time, you're seeing my face for the first time, you're highly welcome. My name is Queen Almas Omah. Please double tap on your screen now. Why are you being stingy with your likes? Please don't be stingy with your likes, okay? React on this live. 02. Double tap on your screen. There is something about this God that makes me to love you. He's a covenant keeping God, consistent in all his ways. Hello, guys. Let me know where you are watching me from, please. Where are you watching from? What country are you watching from? I want to know. Let me know in the comment section. Please double tap on your screen. Like this live, invite at least one person to join us. Let us have our evening teachings. Please invite somebody to join this live. Let us continue with our evening teachings. Please let me know where you are watching from. Which country are you watching from? Hello, I see you. Is it the way I'm looking at you? You that I can't even understand this your name that turned upside down. I'm good. How about you? Hope you're good too. Hope you're good too. Okay, I'll be back with this. Like this live, please. Please double tap on your screen. Okay? Double tap on your screen and let me know where you're watching me from. Which country are you watching from? I want to know in the comment section. Where are you watching me from? Type in your country name. I love how bright this is. Type in your country name. Let me give a shout out to your country. Type in your country name. Let me give a shout out to your country before we begin tonight's teaching. It's not hungry, it's sleepy. Tiredness, but I still want to try and see if we can go this live. My face looking chubby. Like, am I the only one that isn't this thing? I don't understand. I don't like chubby face, so my face don't even try this shit with me. Welcome everybody. So please invite others. Let us begin with today's teaching. I'm going to be sharing a very powerful, as in a simple but powerful spiritual tip I'll be giving you for free tonight. Yes. So before we continue with this teaching, please do me a favor. Do me a favor. Do me a favor. This one favor. Invite at least one person. Invite at least one person to join us. Okay? Invite at least one person to join us. Before we begin, Invite at least one person to join. Invite at least one person. Let us begin. Please come in, guys. Come in, come in. Invite at least one person. Let us begin with today's teaching. If you're here for the first time, you're highly welcome. My name is Almas Omah. Welcome to my channel. Here I share spiritual teachings. So if these are the kind of content you like to watch, please do what to hit the subscribe button and subscribe to the channel. And don't forget to hit the subscribe bell and turn it on so that when there's any upload here, you will get notified. Okay? So tonight I'm going to be sharing with you the spiritual benefits of rosemary oil and 6-flower oil. We're going to learn what rosemary oil and 6-flower oil does spiritually. Because when you use these items, you don't just use it because people uses it, because you've heard someone use it or you've seen someone use it. You now go and start using it. So I'm going to this live, trust me, is going to be an eye opener. Just in case you've been using it before, just for like ordinarily to make your skin shine, because normally rosemary oil makes the skin shine, makes it glow, but the spiritual benefit is something that you have been missing on. So that is what we're going to talk about on this channel. Okay, I want to be sure that you are ready for this. I want to be sure that you are ready for this. Are you ready? Let's continue. Oh no. Person is not saying something I'm even understanding. Like, I can't even understand what he or she is writing. Hi Catherine. Hi Mike Mad. Oh my god, Mike Mad. Hi Mike Mad. How are you doing? I hope I got that name correctly, because I just hope so. Please don't be offended if that is not correctly pronounced. Welcome Mike, welcome Catherine. How are you doing today? Hope you guys are good. Please let me know where you're watching me from. Which country are you watching from? So tonight I'm going to be sharing with you what rosemary does spiritually. Rosemary and 6-flower oil. So if you have this at home, you're going to bear with me. I told you guys everywhere in Lagos is noisy. Oh, Sadiq Olarewaju. You're watching for the first time. You're highly welcome. God bless you. How are you doing today? So where are you watching from? Which country are you watching from? Or which states? What part of the world are you watching from? Welcome guys. Welcome beautiful people. Okay, so I've seen what I was looking for. Excuse me, I'm trying to type something. sixth floor. Okay, you said greetings from North Korea. Karen, welcome. Joseph, okay, watching from Kenya. God bless you. Thank you for stopping by. Hope you're good. How is life over there in Kenya? Six what? Let's hold on. Let me type this. Okay, you're watching from Nigeria, Sadiq. All right. Which state? Sorry. Okay. So with this, people can be able to understand what this life is all about. All right. I think you should be bold enough because of people with eyes problem. Kenya, your time is 10. Your time in Kenya is 10:33. This is 8:33. So you guys are 2 hours ahead of us. Oh wow. So Kenya is 2 hours ahead of Nigeria. But let me ask, is that AM or PM? Because this is 8:34 PM here. So I want to know if it is AM or PM. But if it is PM, then that means we are 2 hours ahead of you guys. That's You guys are 2 hours ahead of us. Don't mind me. You guys are 2 hours ahead of us. Wow. That's beautiful. Okay, so I was trying to change the color of this. I leave on like that, I beg, I don't tire. So, Almas, I want to marry you. Says by for even this your name self is already annoying me. You see, you were able to pronounce my name correctly. My own name, you pronounced it correctly. It was very easy. But now, your own now, immediately I opened my mouth to pronounce it, I got angry. You see, your name is already upsetting me. Your name is already upsetting me. So, but it is well. But don't mind me, I'm joking though. Okay. Kenya is PM. Same with Nigeria. Nigeria now is also PM. So you guys are 2 hours ahead of us. That's beautiful. That's good. So if you're here for the first time, guys, you're highly welcome. You're highly welcome. Nice to meet you all. Do I snore? I don't snore. I do not snore. Okay, so Sadiq, I'm just seeing your reply, or your response rather. You said you're watching from Lagos State. That's good. And me too. I'm streaming from Lagos State as well. Yeah, I live in Lagos. I'm from Ebonyi State, but I live in Lagos. Amas means a precious gem, and you are precious to me. My name is hard to pronounce, so just call me babe. This person, you are a Joko. Hi, Chinedu God lead. God bless you. Thank you for joining. Yeah, I have answered this Sadiq. I said I'm streaming from Lagos too. Yeah, I'm streaming from Lagos. Good evening from Nigeria. Chinedu God lead. Oh, you're watching from Nigeria too? Yeah, I'm streaming from Nigeria, from Lagos State to be precise. So what part of Nigeria are you? Hi, Soko Ahaje. Hello, how are you doing? Chinedu, where are you watching from? What part in Nigeria do you stay? What part in Nigeria do you stay? Guys, please double tap on your screen. Stop being stingy with your likes and your intros. You're from Enugu State and you also live there. Do you also live in Enugu State? You guys just want us to be doing question and answering today. Question and answering today, like. Do you also live in Enugu State? 042. My special state, like one of the states I love in Igbo lands, Coast City States. I love Enugu a lot. We're in Lagos. Surulere Island side. Yes, dear. Oh, you live in Lagos. You live in your states. Have you traveled to other states? Like, have you been to Lagos? Have you been to Anambra? God, I beg. My water is it now? Have you been to Anambra State? Have you been to my state? Because I'm from Ebonyi State. Have you been to Ebonyi State? Okay, so Sonko Ahaji, you're from Gambia? Really? Very nice to meet you. Which is your capital city? My capital city, Abakaliki. But if you're talking about where I base, my capital city should be Surulere. I will treat you like a queen. Oh my goodness. Okay, Chineda was asking you, have you been to other states in Nigeria? Have you visited Anambra State, Ebonyi State, Imo State, Lagos? You're from Enugu and you still live in Enugu. Have you traveled to stay in other country, in other states, explore, just like that? Because there's something, I'll tell you guys a story just now. Yeah, I'm from Ebonyi State and I live in Lagos. Hi, African lady. Hello, Christopher. I'm seeing you again after a while. Like, it's been a while I met you. Like, we'll see. You've been in my life before, and it's quite been a while. How have you been, Christopher? Hope you're good. I'm watching you in Motion. Did you know that? Yes, I've not been to Motion, but I used to hear about Motion. I've not been there. I don't even know where it's located in Nigeria. Yes, I don't even know. Oh, you're a traveler. All right. I was busy with work there. Oh, it's okay. It's okay. I wish you all the best. God bless your hustle and crown your hustle with success, okay? Every hustler, God will reward all of you. All of you working so hard, working tirelessly. English, don't fail me in my life, please. All of you working tirelessly. You're working to become a better person, to become great in life. There's no way God is going to leave you behind. God is going to crown all your effort with success in Jesus' name. Amen. So, Sonko Ahaji. How have you been? I've been good. Yeah. Even me too. Work have kept me busy lately. And if you notice, you will discover that I don't do videos, like I don't post like I used to be. I used to post before because of work. Work have really been taking my time from a lot of things, you know. But that is why sometimes I try to come live so I can just interact with my people, with you guys, so you know I'm still alive or I'm not leaving people. Do you understand? But it's time now. Time to now sit and do video, do some teachings now. Honestly, I'm finding it difficult. So tell us what are the benefits of rosemary. God bless you. I'm going to do just that. Hope your mother is so sorry for asking. You're welcome, Chinedu. Hi, Moali. How are you? I'm good, and you? How about you? Okay, now somebody finally said something about our topics. Right. So now I want to ask a question. You guys know that rosemary oil and six flower oil has both spiritual benefit and the health benefit, right? But right now, I'm going to talk about the spiritual benefit because majority already knew the health benefit. Yes, almost everyone knows that rosemary oil, even the seed, because it has seed, it has the herb. Rosemary herb is used for cooking. Is one of those beautiful, like those good kitchen spices that gives a very delicious taste in our food. You know, so there are so many health benefits of it, but then we're going to talk only about the spiritual benefits tonight. Rosemary oil and six flower oil. So welcome, guys. Where am I from? Mali. Mali. I'm from Nigeria. Yes. Trust me. Rosemary is one kitchen spices that everyone must have. I didn't know about it before, honestly. I didn't know about rosemary. I didn't know it has such a great taste. I never knew until the day I tried it, right? So it is a must have. It should be added. It must be added to your kitchen spices because it really tastes really good. Okay, you're from Tanzania. You're from Tanzania. Highly welcome, Mali. Nice to meet you. So, guys, welcome. Let's talk about the spiritual benefit of rosemary. The taste is great, but the most important thing is the benefit. That's good. But we're not talking about the health benefits tonight. This channel is all about spiritual messages, the tips, and remedies. So, but what you just said is correct because it's not about how good something tastes. It's not about how delicious a food tastes. It's what it is given in the body, which is true. But when it comes to rosemary, should we talk about the health benefits? Hello, guys from this end. Should we talk about the health benefit? Let's know because we're going to talk about the spiritual benefits. Okay, how you can use rosemary oil spiritually. Yeah, because I wrote about the oil, not the herb. It is the oil I wrote on the caption, not the herb. Okay, so you guys are welcome. Nice to meet you all. Thank you for joining. Thank you for stopping by. So today's teaching is not a small one, but even though we've already greeted for how many minutes already? About 35 minutes already. We've been greeting, we've been introducing ourselves, getting to know each other. But then let's just get into it. There's still time. So this is, one thing about, yeah, rosemary oil. Rosemary oil how to use it spiritually is what I want to talk about. Is the spiritual benefit I want to talk about, not the health benefit, not the physical benefits. How you can use it spiritually when you want to pray, when you want to meditate, when you want to, when you want to make a wish. Okay, how to use rosemary oil to attract how good things into your life is what I want to talk about tonight. So just want you to listen wherever you're watching me from. You're highly welcome. Okay. Of course there are. I think you should try to understand what I'm saying. There are so many there are so many health benefits of it. You can always Google it. I mean, I've already mentioned this item's name. I've said out the name. So you can always Google it. You can always research about it. Okay? Yeah. Because the reason why I just feel like this is very important. The reason why I feel that many of you have this in your home, and you only know about the health benefit, but you don't know that you can actually use it in another way. You understand? So that is what I felt, and I think the health benefit is something you can always find out. So let us start, guys. What is rosemary? I don't need to search for it because I used rosemary oil before. Good to know. Good to know. So, in case if you don't know what rosemary is, rosemary is just a leaf. It's just a leaf. Okay, now let me mention one of the things people use it for. Rosemary, some people, the health benefit, right? Some people use it for hair. Rosemary helps for hair growth. It helps for hair growth. It makes your hair thick. It strengthens your scalp. All right. Apart from the spiritual benefit, rosemary is known for hair growth. It strengthens your scalp and helps your hair grow and makes it thick and full. Do you get? But then, I want you to listen carefully. Rosemary is deeper than beauty. If you are a lady watching me right now and you have been using rosemary, I want you to know, like, you've been using it for your hair. You want your hair to grow fuller. You want it to grow thick. You want to scarf to be strengthened. All right. In my case, I didn't make my hair. Yeah, you're a man. I mean, for ladies, a lot of ladies knows about this. When rosemary is soaked with water and leave it overnight, you can use it to wash your hair. If you do it consistently, it's going to make your hair grow. It's going to make your hair full. It's going to make your hair scarf very straight, like it will strengthen your scarf. Okay. You said in your case it didn't make your hair thicker. Were you consistent on it? How consistent were you? Hi, David Kinsey. I see you. How are you doing today? Hope you're good. Thank you for stopping by to say hello to Queen. Hi, Peter. Okay. Peter, okay. How are you doing? Where are you watching from? So, ladies and gentlemen, rosemary is more than just a beauty. It's more than beauty. Okay. Rosemary carries cleansing energy. Spiritually, it carries a cleansing energy. Do you understand? So if you have been using rosemary, maybe to grow your hair, maybe to rub on your skin for a brighter skin, for a glowing skin, it is more than just that. It is more than just that. In your case, it really worked. Okay, how did you use it? Can you share? Maybe others can learn. Can you share how you use rosemary that it worked for you? Because rosemary is popular. Who does not know rosemary? Who doesn't know rosemary? It is popular. I mean, everybody knows about it. Okay, so rosemary carries a cleansing property. It carries awakening power. Rosemary carries remembrance. Can you guys remember how many times I've thought about it? Like, yes, it makes your skin glow. It gives a very beautiful glowing on the skin. So okay, you was using it for your skin, for beauty and all of that. Yes, that's good. So rosemary carries a cleansing property. It carries remembrance. It makes you remember things. It carries um, it carries awakening power. Hi Kelly. Hi Kelly, how are you doing? Welcome. Yes, it grows. You remembered one day when I made a video. I think that video is still on my channel. It makes you glow. It makes your skin glow. You remember one time I made a video and I told you, if you're the kind of person that dreams, you dreams and forget your dream easily, right? If you're the kind of person that when you go to sleep now, you will have dreams and you wake up, you cannot remember that dream again. Or you notice that you easily forget things. You and somebody will have a discussion now. Can you get? If yeah, you're correct. Hi Diana, Diana, how are you doing? So if you're the kind of person that you easily forget things, you and somebody will have discussion. In the next minutes, in the next 10 minutes, you can't even remember what the person said. Just like I am doing live now and I'm teaching you about what rosemary does. It helps you remember things. It helps restore memory. And then I taught you about this and you forgot. Rosemary is going to help you restore that. It's like a ritual how to rub it. Yet that is what I'm teaching you about right now. So rosemary carries remembrance. That is why in the ancient times, in those olden days, people use rosemary for cleansing spaces. They use rosemary to cleanse your space, your house, your atmosphere. You know, they use it to remove negative energy. So you know the ritual. Can you listen to me, Christopher? Because I'm highlighting on it already. I said in the olden days, in ancient times, in many traditions today, rosemary is used to cleanse spaces. What are the spaces? Is used to cleanse your environment, your house. And what happens when you're cleansing? It means that there's something you are taking out from your house. When you cleanse, you're cleansing, you're paving way for blessings. When you cleanse, just like you are clearing bush, you want to cultivate, you want to farm. What you do is you are going to clear the bush first before you start farming, right? So rosemary carries a very strong, cleansing properties, cleansing energy. If you're using it on the body, like you want your skin, if you're talking about the health benefit, it's just normal. You want to rub it the way you rub your body oils, your body serum or something. It's just like that. But when you want to use it for like, if you want to use it spiritually, it's simple. You just use it and pray over it. Just let it drop your hands. You are letting me talk what the part I've not even got into. I'm still going to come to that part where I'll tell you how you can use rosemary, the oil, right? So I'm letting you know that rosemary carries a very strong cleansing energy. In those days, even in our days today, in our own days, in many traditions, it is used to cleanse your space, cleanse your area. Whenever you feel that there's something wrong in the air, you notice that there's something wrong in the air, your environment is not at peace, you're not at peace, you're restless, you are heavy at heart. What it means then is that you need to cleanse yourself. You understand? You need to cleanse yourself, and then you will be fine. Rosemary is very effective spiritually, just like the way it is effective uh, when it comes to the health benefit. That is why it is also very effective when it comes to the spiritual benefit. So you can use rosemary to cleanse your space, your body, remove negative energy. It can also be used, rosemary can also be used to remove negative energy. Can you hear me, guys? Did you understand that? It is also used to sharpen the mind. It can also be used to sharpen the mind. Do you know that the mind can be sharpened? Sometimes your mind can be dull. You might be going through, you know, um, slow in remembering things. Dull. You might just be dull. You'll be weak. You'll be tired, and something like that. So that rosemary is what you're going to use to cleanse your mind, to sharpen your mind. Your mind can be sharpened. Whenever you begin to notice that you are dull, you are so slow in understanding things, you can't even remember things, you begin to have issues with your memory, go and get rosemary oil. Go and get rosemary oil. So first you need to cleanse your body by having a shower when you can use the oil. You're right. This is how the best way to do your cleansing is when you are done with your normal bath. When you are done with your normal bath, you just use the items you want to use and pray. Rosemary can be added, the oil can be added in your bathing water, but I would advise you have to the your water for normal bath, because of a lot of us that like to scrub our bodies, scrub, all of that. You need two water, your spiritual cleansing water and the one you want to use and bathe normally. So when you're done with your scrubbing in the bathroom, the last one you will use is that your cleansing water. Okay? Evening, Queen Amas. How have your day been? Hi, Dexter. My day was good. I had a great day. Thank you so much for checking up on me. You're the best. Hi, Kevin. Welcome. How are you doing today? So, when you want to cleanse, always have two water. One for your normal bathing and the second one for your cleansing. Okay? The second one for your cleansing. Alright, that's notifications killed me so much that I almost dropped my phone. What notification was that? Okay, Kevin, good to know you are good. Good to know you are okay. So, when you are using rosemary oil, you are using an extraordinary oil. Why did this go back? Okay. When you are using rosemary oil, from now on, you should know that you are using something extraordinary. Okay? From today, if you have rosemary oil in your house, just know that you have something extraordinary in your house. Yeah. because when you're using the oil, you are not just using ordinary oil. You have something very powerful and strong, because that oil is more than just oil. You know, you are using something that can someone else use the oil for you? How? If you're using something, you have to use it for yourself. And how can somebody use something on your behalf? It is not done. It is not done. Nobody can use anything on your behalf. Anything that has to be done on the body cannot be done on another body on your behalf. The only thing that can be done for you on your behalf is a word. Somebody can speak for you. Somebody can speak on your behalf. Somebody can pray on your behalf. Somebody can do sacrifice on your behalf. Not that something something you were supposed to rub on the body, you will now say somebody should go and rub it on that person's body on your own behalf. It doesn't work. Like, for example, you can rub the body on my... No. I think I just explained that now. It can't be done like that. You know, like oil message. It can be done. If you want to use rosemary, if you want to use any oil to pray, you want to use it and cleanse your body for general spiritual cleansing that should be done on the body, right? Nobody can do it for you on your behalf. Nobody can do, as long as it has to be done on the body, on the skin, on the flesh. Nobody should do it on your own behalf. Okay? It is only when somebody needs to speak a word, say a prayer, maybe carry out some sacrifices, that the person can do it for you. Okay, so what happens then? What happens then? I didn't get that question. I didn't get the question. So, when you want to use rosemary oil, there are so many ways you can use it. There are so many ways you can use it. You know, one thing you need to understand is that these items, if you use, no matter how powerful items are or a product are, if you don't use them the right, if you do not use them the right way, you may not give the you may not get the answer or the result you want, no matter how original it is. If you use it wrongly, you might not get that result or that answer. So you can use it on me if you say a prayer before applying the oil on my body. Yes, you can. You yourself, you can do it if you have a rosemary, because you said you have a rosemary in your house. You've been using it, right? So you can either add to your bathing water, or you let it drop in your hand, then pray before. Just say all that you want God to do for you. Say your wishes, say your prayers, and then you rub it on your body. Okay? Then you rub it on your body. It's very healthy. It's very healthy if you get it through the natural way, because the honest truth is, these days, some people, it is very difficult for you to get something original outside. Why do females, like in this day in age, doesn't support me having multiple wives? This person, you always come into somebody's life to say something that is not even important. If you want to have how many wives, nobody is stopping you, So the spiritual and physical uses of rosemary, let me just highlight on that, because I think, Christopher, you've always wanting, like you've been asking of the benefit, physically. So I'm going to share with you the physical and the spiritual uses of rosemary. Number one is that it's for cleansing. I'm going to tell you how you can use it for cleansing. Anytime you feel heavy, anytime you want to anytime you want to release and let go, anytime you feel heavy and you feel like there's something wrong in the air, something that is your energy needs peace, you're restless, you're tired for just no reason, add a little drop of rosemary to your bathing water. This is how you can use it. Add a little drop of rosemary in your bathing water and speak your intentions. When you want to do something, there's a reason why you want to do that thing. For instance, for you to add your rosemary oil in your bathing water means that there's something you had in mind you want to do. Maybe you had in mind you want to do cleansing, you had in mind you want to pray, you had in mind you want to ask God for a favor, you had in mind you want to ask God for an open door. So whatever it is you had in mind before doing that ritual, you're going to speak it while after you have added a little drop in the water. So you're going to be speaking your intention. Pray and speak what you want. God, I'm so sorry, guys. So, so after letting it drop in the water, your bathing water, pray and speak what you want. Remember, I said it is more better when you have two water, one for your normal bath and the second one for your cleansing. Yeah, of course, I am. So I might not even really teach all that I want to teach. And it's like it's sleep. Sleep is in my eyes already. You are very observant too. Um, you are very, very observant. So let it drop in your bathing water. Speak all your intentions. Say anytime I made a mistake. You can say anything that is planted in my life that is of evil, let it be washed away. Anything that is planted in my heart, as you're speaking, like let your focus, let your eyes be in that water, like stay focused. Do not allow yourself to be distracted. Don't allow anything to distract you while you do this. Okay, so speak and say anything that is planted in you that is of evil, you wash it away tonight. Don't just pour that water on your body. Don't just pour it like that. Speak over it. Pray. Okay. So another one is memory and clarity. Rosemary works best for memory and clarity. If you forget things easily, if you're the kind of person that you will have a discussion with someone and before you know it, you've already forgotten, you can't remember. If your mind is always scattered, you're not at the center of your heart. You're making plans. You said you would do this today. The next minute, you're even saying you will do another one. Let me tell you why I broke up with my boyfriend. Let me tell you guys a story. I used to date this guy that lived in outside country. Then he came back. One day we were just having discussions. Because me, I can tell the kind of person you are from what or from how you speak. I can tell it's not about traveling outside though. You guys should know. It's not about traveling to overseas, flying over, going to abroad. It is not about that. Somebody can travel outside country and still be useless. Somebody can be in outside country. No, even posting good pictures, in beautiful background and still be useless. This guy is not at the center of his heart. I don't know if he's watching me now, but whether he is watching me, that is his business. But I'm just being honest. It it says today, when money comes, the first thing, like he always put it, like the first thing I'm going to do is to build a hotel, and then have tenants. Then the next minute again, he will not tell you again. When money comes, the first thing, like he always put it the first thing. When money comes, the first thing I'm going to do is to, travel, is to travel to China and go and start importing goods. Go and start selling bags. Go and start, like he says, he will import bags, import shoes, import so many things, and have so many big shops. Then 30 minutes again. So he's already saying when money comes, the first thing he's going to do is to open a very big supermarket. So that kind of thing gets me so confused. And I'm like, Abi, does he think all those things he used to say, I used to forget it? He's not a Chinese man. He's not a Chinese man. He's a Nigerian person. So, sometimes it's so crazy. Like, I'll just be asking myself, does he feel I don't have, like, I don't keep things on my head? That kind of thing. Now, somebody will tell you something now. In the next minute, he's already changing to another thing. Sometimes, right, it is because those people are having memory issues. When you're beginning to have memory issues, like your mind is always scattered. You can't even, you will say something now. In the next minute, you can't even remember that you've already said that thing. You will not remember that you've already said that thing, and it will make you look stupid now, right? It will make you look stupid, like you don't know what you want, you don't have plan, you don't have a goal, you don't even know where you're headed. So when your mind is always, guys, I'm sorry, guys. I don't know if it's because I'm tired already. This water is already finished, and when I get dehydrated again, I'll just off this life and go to sleep. If I get dehydrated again, I'll tell you guys back. So if your mind is always scattered, you easily forget things, please start using rosemary oil. Yeah, it is very, very hot over here, but I'm always with my fan. I'm not really feeling it because my fan is here. Yeah. I don't joke with water. I drink a lot. Just this evening, I already finished this. Just how many hours ago? Africa is very hot. Like, who doesn't know? Who doesn't know about the weather in this part of the world? So, guys, God bless you, Dexter. Thank you for always checking on me. So, if you know that you easily forget things, if you know that your mind is always scattered, please start using rosemary oil. Start using rosemary oil. It's going to help you a lot, like a lot. How you can use it is to rub a little rosemary oil on your forehead. Always apply it here. Always apply it here. That, rub it on your forehead. Pray. This is going to help work on your memory. All those messages you used to forget, you can always recollect it when you are consistent with rosemary. Okay, when can we see it? Do you want to see the rosemary? Do you want to see the rosemary oil? So You can, while you do this, you can see my mind is clear. I remember what I need to remember. Okay, as you are doing this, you say, my mind is clear. I remember what I need to remember. Does rosemary oil regulate the body's temperature? Haven't read about it to this extent. David here watching from Canada. Hello, David. You're a strong guy. Wow, Mr. David, you're a strong guy. Welcome, David. Thank you for stopping by to say hello. God bless you. If you apply it, you will feel cooler. No, you won't. It is oil. It is only when you are in a calm environment. You know. I subscribe to your channel. God bless you. Ooh, you're the best. I didn't even ask you and you've already done. See people genuinely love. You guys are the best. God bless you. Thank you so much for subscribing. So number 3 is rosemary is used for favor and open doors. Rosemary is used for favor and open doors. Now listen carefully, guys. Please give me your ears. I know you're the best. I know. So when your energy is clean, once your energy is clean and free of negative energy, favor flows, blessings flows, good things comes in freely. So you can mix rosemary oil with your cream. Do you understand this? Rosemary oil can be mixed with your body cream. If you're the type that likes to apply cream on your body, apart from mixing it with cream, you can also use rosemary as your body oil. You know, just apply a little on your palm, pray over it, and rub on your body. Okay. So as you do this, you say, I attract good things. Doors open for me. This is simple but very powerful. And I keep telling you, sometimes the most effective spiritual products are simple items. You don't look down. You do not take little items for granted. Don't take them for you must not spend money to get something before you can know that it is very effective. You must spend big money on something before you can value it. Value small things. Value small things also. Because to know more about so many interesting things you are telling about, yes, it works great on the skin. Yes, rosemary is very good for the skin. Like, it makes you glow really good for hair good. Okay? So another thing, but today I've told you guys, we are only talking about the spiritual benefit. We are talking about the spiritual benefit. Alright? So rosemary also works on favor. It works on favor and abundance. And I just told you how you can do that right now. Alright, so now let's talk about 6 flower. We've been talking about rosemary, but we're not going to spend much time on these 6 flower because you guys can see I'm already tired. You guys can see I'm already forcing myself to finish this topic tonight. Wait, before my enemies will catch me today. So let us talk about 6 flowers. Especially on the back, when I'm having problems applying it on my back, so I would need some to apply it. How about your hand? Like, my hand goes throughout my back. I'm not the kind of person that rubs cream. I want to apply body cream, even though I use olive Vaseline, is just to dehydrate, so I don't start looking my the exposed place will not start looking dried and something like that. So I'm not a cream type. Can't even do it because of the weather here. So we've tried, coupled with the weather. Thank you. I'm tired. I'm already tired, I swear to God. But I will try. Let us just not waste time on this one. I'm not going to waste much time on this six flower. See these people that like to make noise. Football fans. See these football fans. Okay, guys. Now, we all know that rosemary is powerful. My water. They're playing ball. Yeah. Now them. No, they show ball in our compound here. I don't rest anytime there's match. So we all know that rosemary is powerful. Very, very powerful. But when we talk about six flower, God. When we talk about six flower, are you guys kidding me? We are talking about combination power. Like, you know, this plant. You see this plant? This one plant called six flower. Have you guys heard about it? Like, Christopher, have you also heard about six flower before? Six flower. Six flower. There is original one and there is just the normal one. When you go to the market, right? If you want to buy six flower, don't just go and tell them to give you six flower. Tell them to give you original one. Tell them to give you original one. That original one, once you tell them, then they already know that yes, they should give you original one. Six flower original one is very powerful. Very, very powerful. If you don't have it before, please, I recommend it. Go to any supermarket. You can get this one, you can get it in supermarket. You can get it in supermarket, in Spa. It's something you can get anywhere. Go and get six flower oil. Ask them to give you the original one. Six flower oil, just like they have rosemary oil. Just like they have the rosemary oil. When I'm coming live next time, I'm going to pack all these things because I need to go to where my praying items are now. I might just off this live. I'm already tired. So when I'm coming live next time, I'm going to show you guys these two. They are in a very portable and small container like this, in a bottle something. Six. I said six. You already pronounced it and you want to say something. I said six. You can see it's written on my profile. Is it profile on my picture on my live? So you guys know that it is called, when we say six flower, it means that it is not just one plant. Six flower. Christopher, it's fine, I understand. So six flower is not one plant too. Yeah, I understand. Six flower is not just one plant. It is a mix. It's a combination of power. Like, let me count it. It's a combination of powers. One power, two power, three power, four power, five power, six powers. Six powerful plants. Six powerful plants. That is why it is called, yeah, sorry about that, just manage, okay? Manage, you will soon go off, will soon be done. So six flower oil is a very powerful oil that is combined with, is a combination of six plants, together to form that six flower oils. All right. So these different flowers, coming together as one. These six flowers, they came together to make one powerful, oil. This oil I'm talking about. Yeah, they're watching the football match here in the compound downstairs. So now I want you to know, what's this? Hi, George Emmanuel. How come you're speaking this? So what I can understand, please. Thank you. Watching from Brazil. Nice to meet you. So six flowers is for attraction. What I am reading here is not the same thing that I'm reading here, but I think I understand you now. So, Emmanuel, you're welcome. Much love. So, six flowers, it carries energy for attraction. It's just like Rosemary carries energy of cleansing, and resetting things. So, six flowers is for attraction, is for softness, is for calmness, is for sweetness, is for correction, connection. Six flowers is for connection, it is for sweetness, it is for attraction, it is for softness, sweet life. Don't forget, when buying this, tell them to give you original six flower. They don't lie about it. Once you tell them original one, they will give it to you, and it's not expensive. You can imagine how. Yes, that's the name. That's the correct name, Christopher. So remember, when buying it, tell them to give you original one. They don't lie. People who sell spiritual products, they don't lie. So once you tell them the original one, they already knew what to do. So six flower oil carries energy of attraction. It is for bringing good things. It is for sweet life. It is for soft life. It is for abundance. It is for connection. When you're using six flower all the time, you use it consistently to help you get connected, to help bring a testimony that will shock your life, or even shock your enemies. Like, it is going to surprise you and shock your enemies. Sorry for using that, shock your life. Oh God, this is not easy. This is not easy. Let me just. So, see, now I know your secret, really. So, six flower oil, guys, it works in areas of, it works very well. It works strongly in areas of love, attraction, peace, emotional healing. Do you understand? That is the area where it works very, very well. It works strongly in those areas of attraction, to attract you, love, peace, emotional healing, and all of that. So now listen, guys. When there is, when they, when okay, when there is dryness in your life, when there is dryness in your life, what six flower does is to bring those things that is dried off. When you lack peace, when you lack love, when you lack happiness, when you lack good things, when you lack abundance, when you lack, anything of soft life, anything that makes soft life to be what it is. This is when six flower will step in. Yeah, you need it though. It's very effective. Honestly, it's very, very effective. When next time you're shopping for your spiritual products, please don't forget Rosemary. Don't forget six flower. Dexter, I got it. I got it. But we are talking about spirituality here. There's no one who does not have self-esteem. I know there are people like that, but then self-esteem is something everybody must have. Because you know that one thing about spiritual practices is that you cannot be asking God to do something for you and you are not working towards that thing that you want. It does not work. If you're praying for peace and you don't give people peace there, that peace cannot come back. It is what you give that returns to you. It is necessary for you to give out what you want, because it is what you give that comes back to you. The spiritual products we all use is to make it easier, like it is to make it to remove anything that will become an obstacle. It is not like all these things are not magical. You see this six flower, even as powerful as it is not magical. It is the effort you put, it is your intention that makes it work. You guys need to know. So when I talk about love attraction, when I talk about peace, when I talk about healing your mind with this item, I didn't say that you should be rude. I didn't say that because this thing will work means you will not work towards what you want. No. When you're using spiritual products, you should have a good mindset. You should have a good character. You should have understanding. You should be able to be given that thing that you want. That is how it works. Because if you don't, trust me, nothing works. And the earlier a lot of people understand it, the better it's going to be for them. Because this is why some persons will say they did a spiritual practice, they did the work, and it didn't work for them. It didn't go well for them. Because what kind of mindset did you have? What was in your mind? What was your thoughts? What was your intuition? What was the effort you put into that? And I don't know how I can say it, but a lot of people get spiritual practices wrong. Lots of people do it the wrong way. That is why it doesn't work for them. It's all about being pure in heart, having a good heart, having a good mind, understanding, being at peace, just aligning yourself, Positive vibes. Do you get it? You're following. God bless you. Positive vibes. That is what spirituality is all about. Being positive at all times. No bad energy, no negative energy. Do you understand? So that is what it is. So whenever there is dryness in your life, six flower brings sweetness. It paves that way. Especially when you're working towards it, you're praying, you're working hard. Now I'm going to be telling you practical uses of six flower oil. Let me show you how to use it the right way. This is today. You guys are just so sweet today. God bless you all. So now this is how you can use six flower oil the best way, the right way you can use it. It does not matter how many times, how many hours, how many days, how many months you spent in doing this thing. It does not matter how many hours you spent. What matters is your intention. What matters is your heart. So for those of you that when you want to pray, you'll be shouting, you'll be making noise, you pray from hours to hours. But What is coming out from your mouth is not what is in your mind. So you just end up wasting your time. So it's not about how long, it's not about how far, it is about how well. You can do something very good within a short period of time. And someone who has been doing something at how many days go, not even, I don't speak like Yoruba people. I be area girl. What is God doing in my life? So that's how it is. It's not about how far, it is about how well. All right. Now, how to use it is, if you want, sorry guys, if you need a natural likeness, if you want people to like you naturally, if you want people to like and favor you naturally, apply a little of it. But what if it's well and far? It's still good, but I'm just giving an example. Don't misinterpret me. So, if you want people to like you naturally, if you want people to show you love naturally, you know that you are working hard, you know you are a good person, you know that you are a good person, but people always misunderstand you. You know that you need love, you need peace, but somehow it feels you appear somehow serious and makes people run away from you, like see you as a hard person, someone very difficult to interact with. Sometimes it might be your appearance, so it might not only be what you see when you stand in the mirror that people actually see when they see you. So is what you see sometimes might be different from what other people see. It might be that you look more serious when you walk on the road, and it scares people away, just the way you are liked. So thank you so much. So if you want people to like you naturally, love you naturally, show you love, because it is when people like you that they can show you, things that can help you even solve some problems. Even sometimes when you're seeking for something, they can help you get it solved. When you're in a mess, when you're in a situation, they can help you fix it. That is because of the likeness they have on you. But if you're being hated, trust me, you'll just be there wasting. So if you need that kind of likeness, before you go out in the morning, take that oil, rub it on your forehead. How I do mine, I just do a cross like this. I have this mark here. I have this cross mark here. If you look closely, you're going to see. I didn't know how that was. I think it was when I was born. They gave me this mark. They gave this one cross here. I have this one here. I have this one here, but it's not that visible. Like, it's not that visible. So see that mark? I follow up with this mark. But it doesn't mean that if you don't have it, you cannot do it. It's not like, I'm just trying to give an example. That does not have this mark cross doesn't mean you can do it like that. You get? So take that oil in your palm. Just do a cross on your head. On your feet, on your 2 feet. Apply it there. Then on your hand, like this, and just in your body. Okay? Can I use it on my face so I get it? Oh, just this is your question, Christopher. See, this is your question. This is your question. Don't just allow me to hope, because I'm already at closing time. I just want to make sure that I round up with this. I'm already at closing time. So this is your question. Which one is, can I use it all over my face so I get more? Good. Please, just little on your forehead like this. Then on your feet and your body, and that is just fine. Okay, but I know you're joking. As you do this, speak and say, I carry presence. I carry sweet presence. People are drawn to me. Speak any words of affirmation you know. Speak any positive words you know on yourself as you apply that on you. Say, I carry sweet presence. People are drawn to me. I am loved. I am at peace. I am happy. I am blessing. I am money. Money comes to me easily. If you know all those words of affirmation, you can say it. If you don't have anyone, if you don't know anyone, just go and write some. Research about some words of affirmations, write them down so you can be speaking it. You can even keep it somewhere in your house that you can be reading it. Okay, it is fine. You can study these words of affirmation. Try and study the words of affirmation. It works. Even you standing in front of a mirror to speak these words works very perfect in your life. It was such a great experience, and I love your positive energy. Yeah, it's pretty late, and tomorrow I need to go to work. Oh my god, I'll miss you. Oh, but same here too. I'm going to leave very soon. Thanks for sharing with me. Thank you for staying with me. God bless you. You are the best, Christopher. And I can't wait to see you again. Affirmation and confirmation needed. I need to go to sleep. But you tried though. Do you know that you stayed with me on this live for over 1 hour? Like this complete 1 hour, you've been typing, oh God. See, you are the best, believe me. Alright, you need it. You've already tried. Okay, so see you later. See you some other times. Christopher is going to sleep now. I think I should join him more. I'm going to join Christopher to go to sleep already. So guys, let's just round off so that even after this life is ended, someone can just come and walk into this life and still watch till the end. I'm very sure of that. So good night, darling. You're the best. So now, if you want to use Rosemary for your relationship, peace. If you want peace, and harmony in relationship. Sorry, 6 flower. 6 flower. We're already done with Rosemary. We're talking about 6 flower. That is what happens when I'm tired. I start forgetting words. So, if you want to use this, hi Joycey. Joycey, hello. Good to see you again. If you want to use Rosemary for your relationship, guys, please, if there's misunderstanding in your relationship, that your babe no dey hear what. I know say you like that your babe, want to settle with that babe. But you guys misunderstand for no reason. You guys quarrel for no that you guys argue for just no reasons. Not be say your babe they cheat, not be say you they cheat. You've never really caught him or her cheating, but every small thing you guys are already arguing. Please go and get me 6 flower. They don't burn that spirit well. That misunderstanding is always coming up in your relationship, huh? Go and get 6 flower oil. When you're buying this 6 flower oil, please make sure you are asking for the original one. Make sure you ask them to give you the original one. They will give it to you. People that sells spiritual items, they do not lie. Trust me, they don't lie. Dexter, you better come back. Oh, where are you running from? Come back. So go and get it. Are you running to go and buy this stuff? It's very important. So go and get it. Put a little in your palm. Before you go to sleep, you do this. Before you go out in the morning, you do this. Rub it together and speak peace. Speak peace in that relationship. Speak love. Speak harmony. Speak understanding. Speak understanding into that relationship. And watch how everything, like be consistent on this and watch how everything is going to be calm. Everyone will be calm. You will feel at peace. Okay. Now, for self-love, don't forget yourself. Because in everything you do, you should always put yourself first. If you don't put yourself first, trust me, it will be very difficult on you to get something done. I mean, before a relationship, your self-ship should be worked on. Before working on a relationship, work on yourself relationship. I don't know if you get what I said. Work on your own self relationship is very important, because you see self-love, you see self-love, self-love is magical. When you love yourself, when you love yourself, when somebody found out, or maybe your partner, somebody you're dating with, discover that you love yourself, the respect that comes to you, God, the respect that comes to you when you love yourself first, when you put yourself, when you prioritize yourself, it used to be like juju. It will not look as if there's something you are doing behind the scenes to get that. Yeah. Hello, VJ. Hello, God bless you. How are you doing? Welcome. Hope you're good. Thank you for stopping by. So you see, self-love is another thing that Six Flower can help you to work on. Six Flower can help you to work on your self-love. There's the way you feel when you start using Six Flower. It's going to make you gain clarity, to make you understand yourself better. Because the truth is, a lot of people don't love themselves, but they want to love another. And it always shows in your life. Exactly. If you don't love yourself, you cannot love another person. If you cannot love you, love cannot show from you. It is when you love yourself, you're always smiling, you're always happy, you're always, you know, you're always at peace. So if you're this kind of person that you don't have this confidence, go and get yourself Six Flower oil, and you will be happy you did. Always use it, be consistent. Just be consistent. Just be consistent. Just be very, very consistent in using it, and trust me, your life will not remain the same. Six Flower oil will help you a lot when it comes to restoring your self-confidence, your self-love. So what you need to do is, before you go to bed in the night, you apply it on your forehead, on your palm, on your body, just a little. You don't need too much. Okay, you don't need to apply a lot, just little. With your prayer, you apply it on your body and you're good. Water is far from here. I cannot even start off from here again. This one is finished. I beg. We're almost done. So Six Flower oil is going to help you restore your confidence as a lady. As I know, men have it naturally. It's always the ladies. Men have it naturally. It's always the ladies that always lag behind. Sometimes when it comes to self-love, you know. Hi, good morning, friend. How are you doing today? Thank you for joining. God bless you. Now, Six Flower for business. Okay. Guys, you know my back is already paining me because of how I was seated. So I said, let me stretch yeah, you're right. Thank you so much, Dexter. You're a good student. Yes. I'm good now. Hi, Vijay Makwana. How are you doing? Hope you're okay. So now, guys, let me tell you, about the business aspect. Okay, if you want to use Rosemary for business attraction, you like sales. If you lack sales, if you lack customers, customer doesn't come to you. Like even people, even though you are doing marketing, you are selling for a company, you're marketing for a company, this is going to work for you. It will always help you reach your target. Yes. It is always going to help you reach your target. These oil are two. One is 6 power and the other one is what's it called? Is it here? Something flower is one of my favorite too, but let's just talk about this one. I've told you guys the mistake I made is not coming with them, so I'll just be showing you. But don't worry, I'll do that in my next life. So I'm already being uncomfortable. I need to go to sleep now. So if you want to boost your business, Rosemary is going to help you. Don't take this for granted. One thing about me is I don't know how to front my face when I'm teaching on live. I don't know how to be very serious. All right, VJ, good to know you are fine. I don't know how to be serious on live, but if I'm teaching you something, you better take it. I think you didn't receive the email I sent you, or rather the email wasn't well stated. I'll check. I didn't. But what did you get my email? Like, did you get it correctly? Did you get the address correctly? Okay. So as I was saying, for business attraction, Rosemary, 6 flower oil for business attraction. Listen, before going out for a business, take this one. What I will advise you to do is get two. If you have a shop, keep one rosemary oil bottle in your shop. Then one can be in your house. Okay, one can be in your house. I'm just sitting here. I don't get that. One rosemary oil should be in your shop. If you're a business owner, you have a shop, one rosemary oil should be in your shop. Please, it's very, very important. If you know you lack sales, you lack customers, go and get a rosemary oil. Okay? If you apply this, you say, customer locates me, customers locate me, good people find me. Speak words of affirmation. You can search for customers, something, words of affirmation about customers. You can be saying prayers for customers. You can be saying, speak. Say, customers will locate me. Good people will find me. Right people will find me. Today will not pass me by without making sense. You pray all of that. I don't know, but that's what I think right away. You're feeling dizzy. I am just sitting here retract. Oh. They've worked her. I'm not getting your right up. Okay, yeah. Dexter, I'm good already. I'm good. It was before because the way I was seated here was affecting my back. But now that I'm lying down, I think I am better. So thank God we're almost done. I tried to tell this is about 2 hours live already. This 1 hour 44 minutes 55 seconds. Okay, so let's just finish and then I read your comment and go to sleep. Okay, so for business attraction, guys, I advise you have two rosemary bottles, one for your house and one at the shop. You can, even if you didn't remember to rub when out, when you get to the shop, you can always do that in your shop. Okay. Yeah, I'm good. God bless you. You are a kind friend. So you pray over it and say, customers will locate me, good people will find me, I will not struggle. Pray that you will not struggle too much. Say this year 2026, you will not struggle to survive. You will not struggle. You've been struggling this year. All of that struggle is ending only if you take my teachings serious. It is only if you take my teachings serious. Okay, so try as much as you can. Let me reply my last one, brother. So I will think replying him now. I will have to. So now that you know about this, the spiritual benefit of 6 flower oil and rosemary oil. Now that you know about this, there's one other thing I want you to know, and I want you to listen, because this is where many people miss it. This is where a lot of people miss it. Listen to me. You know you can actually combine this two together. You can combine it. When you combine rosemary oil plus 6-flower oil, you are mixing cleansing attraction. Remember that rosemary carries energy for cleansing. It carries a cleansing energy, a very strong spiritual cleansing energy. That is what it carries. And then the 6 flowers carries the energy of attraction, sweetness, soft life. Our soft life gang, 6 flower is for you. Those of you that want sweet things, that want peace, that want love, that you don't like stress, you don't like anything stressing you, 6 flower is for you. Go and get it. Go and get it and you thank me later. Okay, so when you are these two, you can mix it. You can mix them together. You can combine this together. And when you do that, what you are holding is a very powerful cleansing properties and attraction, and a very strong attraction properties too. So you need to understand this. So when you do this, it means you are removing negativity and then you are attracting good things. Don't forget that if you did not remove negativity, you cannot be able to attract good things. If you cannot take, if something is blocking your way and you cannot be able to take it off, there's no way you can pass through. I'm also like, oh my God. So you got it. You even heard me clearly. Yes, so our soft life gang. Yes, so go get it and you thank me later. You are hearing me, even me sometimes. I don't even know somebody can hear me because I speak very fast. I try to just calm down and speak, carefully so I can be heard. I know I talk very fast sometimes, but I didn't even know you got what I said. Okay, so you guys have heard him more. So please, I'm one soft life gang. You don't like stress, you don't like soft, you don't like, I don't want to use the word impatience. No. That is another word entirely. There's something when I tell you to always make affirmations, I think I need a soft life should be part of that affirmation. I need a sweet life. I don't want to suffer. I don't want to struggle. I don't want to pass through challenges. It is not a must that you have to pass through difficulties before you make it. Please, I know I preach about this. I know I talk about it sometimes on live, and I'll be like, sometimes when you're passing through hard times, you shouldn't give up. It might be just a sign that that greatness is coming. Good things is coming. Your life is about to change. I know, but I cannot tell you to start believing that it's until you pass through difficulties that you will have to make it. No. I'm only telling you about your present situation. Maybe you are passing through that same thing at the moment, and it's just what you needed to hear is what I just said. Because I know what can uplift someone, what can encourage someone, what can change how somebody thinks. So why I talk about that during my life is I'm kind of encouraging you. if you are in a messy situation, if you're passing through difficulties at the moment, you should just bear it in mind that it is all happening. It is all happening for a reason. So you should not give up. Instead of you questioning God all the time, just you need to start, just keep praying and doing your thing. But then in the other hand, I will not come to, yes, very clearly I had to catch the spike. Okay? So, but I will not come and tell you to wait until you suffer. Reject it for yourself, even if nobody believes that you're going to make it there. Believe it for you. Okay? Reject that you must suffer before you make it. Reject that you must pass through challenges before you make it. Okay? Just reject it. You understand? So I'm talking to the people who loved soft life, who love to, be happy, to be at peace, who love to, to be sweet, to be kind, to be soft, just having love and peace in their hearts, in their relationship, in the things they do. Please, if you're that kind of person, go and get 6-flower oil. When you get to the supermarket, you can get it there, you can get it in any spiritual store around your area. Nobody who sells spiritual items that does not sell rosemary oil and 6-flower oil. Already I studied. Honestly, I can't get your right up. You've been consistent at Queen Almas. My regards. God bless you. Thank you so much. So please, go and get Helen Marriage. Hi, Alan. How are you doing? So please go and get that 6-flower oil, okay? Yeah. So the rosemary helps you remove negative energy, and the 6-flower helps you bring in good things into your life. Okay. So when you mix these two, you're removing negativity, and then you attract good things. That is balance. That is balance. All right. So now, that you know about what 6-flower is all about, or how it is used, what it is used for, the benefit of it, the both, which one do you think you need more? Dexter, are you there? Alan, are you there? Which one do you think you need more out of these two items? If you are given the chance to choose just one, which one do you think you need more? Let me just come again. Like, let me uh, talk to you what it is all about again. Now, 6-flower is for attraction. Rosemary is for cleansing. These two, which one do you think you need the most? No problem. I will do that. Answer my question before we go off. Answer my question before we disappear. All we do if needed. Honestly, is that an answer? Your answer is not clear to me. If you are given the chance to choose just one out of the two, which one are you going to choose? Which one are you going to choose? Which one do you think is the best that you should choose? I'm listening, I want to be sure that you got what I thought about tonight. Which one do you think you should choose, like the one that is more important to you? Which one do you think is more important? and then you're going to explain why. If you tell me the one you choose, 6 flowers because it has many roots. Wait, I'm thinking 6 flowers because it has. Is it because I told you that it is a combination of 6 plants? Because that is what it is. 6 flower is a combination of powerful plants, powerful 6 plants. You are intelligent, very, very intelligent. Okay. All right, that this is good. And I need I need another person to tell me why, like which one do you choose, the person choose again, and why you choose that one. Like you tell me you choose this one and why did you choose it. I want to understand that somebody got my teachings tonight. At least just one more person. Then you tell me why you chose it. Guys, I don't want me to go sleep tonight. Tomorrow is Thursday. Abby, let me check. Tomorrow is Thursday. I'm not going to go out early because of environmental. Tell me, please, which one do you choose and why? God, I beg. The remaining 4 people, sure people did not hear what I teach, what I taught. Does it mean I'm not a good lecturer? Just one more person, then let's go. I chose Rosemary because it clings to attract a former glory. But it comes confidence booster. Look at the highlights. Fring, fring, fring. Who knows about that? Who knows about that sound? It's always on TikTok. I hear it. What's a confidence booster? Look at the highlights. Ay, 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 ay. Fin, fin, fin. Okay, now, let me say something. My one and only sister queen, how are you? Emeka, I'm good. Emeka Shinobi. I'm good. How about you? So now, let me start from yes now. Okay, let me start from where are you, Dexter? Okay, Dexter said he chose 6 flower because it has many roads. Yes, you're right. Do you know that anything I can, you see these 6 flowers, right? You see these 6 flowers. Do you know that Dexter sounds more like a very spiritual person? Because they only told us that 6 flower oil is made from a very great plant. It is a combination of great plants. These plants are powerful, and now they have not even mentioned what each plant does. Plant 1, plant 2, plant 3, 4, 5, 6. They did not mention what it does. They only told us that it is for attraction. Attraction for love, attraction for peace, attraction for softness. Now, anything that can attract you something can also remove negative energy. If Ifeoma is saying that he chose rosemary because it cleanses to attract, I'm not saying you're wrong, but I'm trying to let you know that anything that can bring you good things can also take away bad things. And you're saying a great message from Queen's University. Anything that can attract you something can also remove bad thing. That is how spiritual things is. Just like salt is. Salt is for cleansing and is also for attraction. Rosemary is for cleansing and is also for attraction. 6 flowers is for attractions, but it can also take away anything that will want to block that thing that you want to attract from coming. Yes. And what I was trying to remember then was Bint Sudan oil. Bint Sudan oil works as rosemary. Sorry, it works as 6 flower. Bint Sudan oil perfume works as 6 flower. It is very powerful in attraction. Anytime you feel sad, anytime you feel confused, anytime you don't even have clarity, you don't know what to do, you don't know where to start, you're so confused to make a decision, you don't know what to do, the right thing, you use Bint Sudan. My favorite. That one, I have 2, one at home, one in my handbag. I don't let it get scarce because sometimes I might just finish my morning prayer and I'm bathed and I might not even remember to apply before going out. So that is why. It is because of how important it is. Bint. The bint is BINT. BINT. That's it has the oil, it has the powder, it has the soap. But you see that oil, don't joke with it. It is for connection, for massive sales. It is for massive sales. Like you go they sell like say you be thief. You go they sell like say you be they use juju. Bint Sudan oil perfume is very effective. Do you know it's even my sister? Yes, Bint Sudan. Everything is just far away from me. I used to keep the powder close to my bed though. Is green, Abby? Is that green or blue? It has a blue cover. That Bint Sudan is written with a red pen. The person that introduced this thing to me was my sister earlier this year. She was the one that introduced. I was using other ones, and I was using. Let me tell you the ones I was using before I got that one. Is I should bring the word in my bag for him. I wish it's possible, but you can always get it. You can always get it in any spiritual store around your area. You can always get it. So the person that introduced it to me is my sister. Was my sis earlier this year. I didn't know about it before. What I was using was this my Kenjo divine success that I was using before I got that once. And now I was the way I went to after I was done, she gave it to me. When I was done using it, I said wow, and then I went to get it again, and I now discovered the 6 flower. Yes, the 6 flower, and then The rosemary oil. Before, what I know about is the herb. I know about the herb. I use the I use one I use for kitchen and the one I use for prayers. But then the oil, I discovered it recently. So guys, trust me, you can't do life without being spiritual. You can't do life ordinarily. Hi Becky. Let me reply this to my brother before he would think I. So, don't fall down now. Why do you want to fall down? Even the phone is already tired. God, I beg. God, I beg. I'm going to get myself to do like this. So, I think we'll have to go off now. We've tried. Becky. Dexter, what are you people discussing in my life? Dexter is looking for a girlfriend in my life. So as I was saying, guys, you can't do life without being spiritual. Please, you can't too. Look for stay one, please. Is it the way I'm looking the two of you? Say, is it the way I'm looking the two of you, right? I felt sleepy before. I don't understand. It will be that one. You see the way I'm looking at you people, Becky and Dexter. See the way I'm. Better carry this discussion and go somewhere. So, guys, we have to go now. We have to go now. We really tried tonight, and trust me, like I was saying, you can't do life without being spiritual. You can't do life ordinarily. You cannot do life ordinarily. Okay, so always find a way to meditate. Always make time to meditate. Always make time to pray. Always take time to meditate and pray to God. These people keep telling me I'm out of storage. Stay. So, I'm going to see you guys some other time in my next live. Thank you guys for watching. Thank you for staying with me till this end. Thank you for your words of encouragement. What? Ask me again. Abi, you know me. Abi, he or she is supposed to be asking, and you keep saying, "Can I ask you a question, Dexter? Can I ask you a question?" All right, guys. See you some other times. Well, you all are the best. Thank you for keeping me. Bye and stay blessed.